Will Davis and Callahan be full today?
Todd's going to practice, and Callahan will be limited.
Have they taken the extra week or so that when they do play, they'll be able to full snaps, or do you still like to manage them a little bit?
I think you'll still have to manage them a little bit, although in Todd's case, particularly last week, he did get a good week of practice and hopefully get a good week this week too.
Thank you. Janovich and Joe Jones, are they working at all today?
Janovich and Jones will be limited today, yes.
When Bryce comes back, will he be on the outside?
Probably.
You've coached against Aaron Rodgers a lot. How much will that help this week, and what, in your experience, has given him the most?
Well, he's one of the best of all time, so there's not a lot that's given him a lot of trouble. One of the definitions of a great quarterback is there's really no one way to play him. So you just have to mix it up on him. He's a great passer, quick release, great arm strength, mobile, scrambler, creator. He's a great player.
Is he among the best at keeping his eyes downfield when he's moving out of the pocket?
Probably.
What kind of things differently is he being asked to do with before compared to Mike?
Well, it's an entirely new offense schematically for him. They are, you can see from week to week, although it's just short season so far, that they're starting to put in some of the schemes and the plays that he had run in the past with the previous Green Bay offense, and so you see a little bit of an evolving offense in that way.
When sometimes with an offensive player, you look to target him early to get him involved, like Emmanuel. And defensively with Vaughn or Chubb, can you do things schematically to get them a sack or create havoc early to maybe get kind of over that hump that's happened the first couple games?
I don't think so. Not to the degree you're alluding to, I think. When it's first and second down, you got to be able to play, your basic defenses when they can run or pass. Third down and longer, sometimes you can do a thing or two, but they still, they'll still be aware of where they are.
From your experience in your career going against quarterbacks, what makes a quarterback good at operating a 2-minute drill, a comeback drive?
Well, he's got all the qualities to do that. Obviously, the arm strength, the quick release, command of the offense, scrambling ability, improvisation, make plays on the move. And he's got athletic arrogance, which is a compliment. He just thinks he can do it.
Emmanuel was talking about how many snaps he played, more than he usually does. And the snap counts have been high again. Anything besides the fact you like to play the starters? Are the young kids not quite ready for more snaps, or why is the such high for the starters, I guess, and not too much for some of the bench guys?
Well, I just think, Emmanuel knows if he can't go, he can come out, but I think he's rounding in the game shape, and he's capable, as he proved the other day, and that was hot out there, that he's capable of playing a lot of plays. So as long as they're capable, you always want your best out there.
Royce Freeman wasn't asked to do a lot last year as a receiver. Since you've gotten here, what kind of progress has he made as a route runner when you do motion him out?
Good. Yeah, I think Royce is a complete back. He can run it, catch it. He can block when we need to call on him to block, and I think he's doing well.
Speaking of complete back, Aaron Rodgers has a pretty good one, that UTEP kid, Aaron Jones. What do you think of this game?
Really good. When I first saw him, when he came up with them, I looked at it, I said, where'd they get this guy? And I think he was a 6th-round pick, and I'm saying, geez. But, he's powerful. He's got really good balance. He runs tough. He's a capable pass receiver out of the backfield. They do everything with him, and they got a steal there.
You played Green Bay in Lambeau every year. Anything unique about that for your team going in there?
I don't think so. It's an historic stadium, as we all know. And they're always, the home team there is always a little bit better, but it's a good environment. I think the players will enjoy it.
Vic, you prepared for Green Bay's defense twice last year. How different does their offense look compared to this year?
Green Bay's offense? A lot different. The scheme is totally different. The only thing I will say is they are filtering in some of the stuff that they used to do that he ran for his entire career. So you just don't know how much they're going to do with that.
What makes their defense so special right now? I know it's 2 weeks, but they've been pretty dominant.
Yeah. They've done a great job. Number one, in the last 2 years, they've made it a major emphasis to improve their defense. And they have drafted well, and they've signed free agents well that fit their scheme. And they got a bunch of guys now playing together that believe in the scheme. They've come in there kind of together, a year or two apart, and they got really good speed on defense. They got versatility. They've got a bunch of DBs that they play out there at different times, and they're really good right now. But it's not a mystery. They made it an emphasis to get better on defense the last 2 years.
For your offense, it seems like you guys have moved the ball better in the second half in the 2 games. What do you attribute that to? And I know you want more points, but what do you attribute to moving the ball better to?
I don't know. 2 games is 2 games, but we've just moved it better. We've completed more passes, got the run going a little bit better in both games in the second half, and if you're throwing it decently and running it decently, you're going to move it better.
How similar is their offense to some of the things that you guys do with LaFleur, obviously spending time around?
There are some similarities, yes.
How do you think Mel Pants progressed so far? It's only 2 weeks, I know, but especially, how did he respond to week 1?
Good. He's another guy that played a lot of plays in the game, and he's getting rookie baptism by fire, and which will be good for him in the long run. But I think he's doing good. He's tough. He plays. He doesn't whine and mope, and I think he's getting better daily.
How do you think Rich can help up the tight end production? And if you guys get more production on your tight ends, what more can it add to your guys' offense?
Well, anytime you can spread the ball around and there's more guys that the defense has to worry about, it's good. So, and Noah and our other tight ends are capable.
Time for a few more for the coach. You're moving the ball between the 20s. What needs to happen in the red zone to be more effective?
I wouldn't, we're moving the ball well between the 20 and the plus 45. We've had a few too many drives, where we're just on the verge of at least a field goal that we haven't finished that part of it. So that's been a little bit of an issue. And the red zone, once we have gotten down there, has been an issue. It's a multitude of things. We'll keep working on it. We practice it, more than most, I think. So we just got to keep grinding away at it and find the best plays. We got to find the plays we can execute. The players got to execute.
Last one, Nikki.
Are you as concerned about the lack of sacks as maybe everybody is outside the building?
Not at this point, okay? Only thing I will say is, I was disappointed in our rush in the last drive. But prior to that, in these first 2 games, they've been unusual games as it relates to pass rush.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay.
Thanks, Rick.
Okay.